Hi there, and welcome to the Rangers News YouTube channel. It's Jordan Carlisle here alongside James Black. And heading towards the January transfer window, we're just going to ask, is there a glaring imbalance in this Rangers squad that needs to be addressed?
It's a weird
where
one.
is it?
The obvious, it's down the right-hand side, and it's weird when you look back 12 months ago that you could have probably had this same conversation, but the left-hand side, Barisic wasn't doing it. Kent was doing it in fits and starts.
And injured for
spells. But now, it's the right-hand side looks to be not a weakness as such, but nowhere near as effective as it has been and can be.
Yeah.
I think it kind of goes back a little bit to Daniel Candace going, not necessarily that he's a better player than anyone who's there now, but he had that relationship with Tavernier where they kind of brought the best out in each other, and I don't think that Tavernier's built that same rapport with anybody else down the right-hand side, and it's something that's very noticeable in the Rangers team now. Very, very noticeable that you're not getting quite the same creativity and effectiveness. And I mean, Tavernier's still chipping in me a fair number of assists. I think he's got like 10 or something.
Probably, yeah.
But it's when you look at it, it doesn't quite click.
Yeah, I think it's bizarre when you say that, you get rid of a guy in Candace who worked really hard, but, maybe got 6 goals and 6 assists last year. But it actively looks like there's a shirt there to be filled after he's left. And I think we've talked before about Scott Arfield, but I think the Hamilton game sort of showed again that I understand what you're saying about the relationship and stuff with Tav, but the problem with Arfield, I think, at the minute is if he's going to play wide, he needs to be really tidy, or at least on the right-hand side, needs to be really tidy and being able to link up well with the strikers and that sort of stuff, because he doesn't have the pace to play out there in general. But he just looks exposed now, and it's 20 games he hasn't scored, 2 assists or something for the season, and it's... The problem then is, you take Arfield off and Ojo comes on and you give him 20 minutes and you think it's an ideal situation. You're in the lead. You've got a winger fresh off the international break, come out, give it a go for 20 minutes, take on your man, and he didn't get involved.
If you're Greg Stewart, you must be wondering what you have to do. And this is by no means me saying that Greg Stewart should be the new Brian Laudrup or anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see some of the performances that Ojo's put in. You see some of the performances that Arfield put in, and I'm the biggest Scott Arfield fan. I think the guy's fantastic. I think he brings a lot to the team when he's at his best.
Yeah.
But he's certainly not been anywhere near that recently. And you start to wonder, is Gerrard kind of seeing the same things that we are seeing? Is he seeing the same kind of poor performances? Or is there something that's been on behind the scenes or at training that we've not seen? So like Greg Stewart, why he's not getting a game? Is he not doing it every day at Auchenhowie? Is he...
Because it seems to be the thing of, so far, he's only really been entrusted in games at home. Mm-hmm. Well, I was about to say against teams that we should beat, but he played against Aberdeen in a game that, potentially could have been a tight one, and he did really... But that's the thing, he's done very well anytime he's got an actual go. And the thought maybe is that where Arfield is playing and the sort of role he's trying to take up is sort of exactly what Stewart would like to be doing in that sort of link-up role as well. So if he can't get into the team now... What's the hope? And do you think the problem is there's so many wingers in the Rangers squad. So you've got guys coming back like Jordan Jones and stuff. Is he the answer to play on the right side?
Possibly. That could be one potential answer, but it would depend on again whether he can kind of have that rapport with Tavernier. A lot of it goes back to Tavernier, and without wanting to throw the guy under the bus and saying he needs to get taken out the side or whatever else. When you look at how Rangers actually set up to play, you're kind of short on options to replace Tavernier.
Yeah.
Matt Polster, great serviceable right back, but he's not an attacking full back. He's not going to go up and beat his man and whip crosses in.
There's John Flanagan.
John Flanagan, the exact same. He's not going to go up and beat his man and whip crosses in. So if you take Tavernier out the side, you're changing a big part of how the team actually plays. Yeah. So you're somewhat stuck, for want of a better word.
Because I've seen people talk about the idea of, Tav's really good going forward, but he can't defend, so let's play him on the right side. and stick Flanagan at right back. But what you're saying there is exactly right. That changes the dynamic of the way the team plays, because you just have another guy in that right berth, but you don't have the guy who's going to overlap on the right or really offer anything going forward. The thing I'd say about Jones as well is I've only ever seen him play well for Northern Ireland on the left, and that's a position that's going to be filled by Ryan Kent. So it's whether, do you dilute Kent slightly and play him on the right, which is where obviously cutting in from the right's where he scored.
Yeah.
From at Hamilton. So I don't know, but if there was someone, and not get you to name a player to try and come in January, but would it be a guy who can play a link-up role there, or an out-and-out right-sided winger?
I'd really want a proper out-and-out winger. Somebody who can go by a man, get to the byline and get crosses in for Morelos, Defoe, whoever is playing that number 9 role. I think having somebody else that can do the neat footwork and come inside. We've got plenty of them. You've got Ojo, you've got Scotty Arfield, you've got guys that can do that and never really penetrate as much as you really would get for a proper winger. But whether Jordan Jones is going to get that chance to fill that role
before January, and then see.
He's back soon, so
okay,
that might be a short-term look.
Okay.